Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing to see the sunny conditions out there this morning and seeing those temperatures exceed expectations. Right now, sitting in the mid 50s, and we have seen those winds become a bit gustier as expected this morning. We did just issue a wind advisory for a few peak gusts up around 27 knots. So expecting those winds to stay gusty as we move through the remainder of the morning before we start to see some weakening of those winds as we get into the afternoon. Take a look at the current surface analysis. Cold front has pushed through the area, or is pushing through the area. Is a dry cold front, so not expecting any kind of cloud cover or precipitation with that. Just ramping up of those winds, and we'll see those winds calming down as mentioned in the afternoon with this high pressure slowly building in the area ahead of a few extra chances of precipitation as we move over the next few days. Looking at the current visible satellite, we see clear skies across the region. Do expect some higher clouds to move into the region later today, but for now, should be a fairly nice day ahead outside the gustier winds. We will see seasonable to above average temperatures and plenty of sunshine as we move through the day. We'll look at the European model for what we can expect for the next several days. As mentioned, this brief tight pressure gradient with that area of low pressure off the New England coast, bringing those gusty conditions with that boundary pushing through this morning. We'll see those winds relaxing as high pressure builds in through the overnight. We'll see clouds on the increase as we move into the early part of our Thursday as this disturbance will be moving into the region. Looks like a weak area of low pressure will pass just to our south for the first part of the day on Thursday. It's going to bring a chance of a few light sprinkles, maybe a light shower through the area during the first half of the day on Thursday before that chance diminishes towards the second half. And overall looking like the best chance of seeing maybe just a light sprinkle with a bulk of the activity passing to our south. As we move overnight Thursday into the day on Friday, we'll see things dry out once again. But clouds will once again be on the increase as we move into Friday with a more potent disturbance moving into the area. It looks like a slightly stronger area of low pressure is going to dive into the region. And it does look like this has a likely chance of bringing some rain activity into the area for the later portion of the day on Friday, possibly as early as the late afternoon, and continuing through the overnight time frame. We see here the European model indicating the chance for some frozen precipitation across northern portions of the peninsula and points further north. Otherwise, some mixing rain snow in the mid portions of the peninsula. Wallops should stay mainly rain, if not all rain, because we will be looking at a breeze out of the southeast, so you're going to keep things struggling to get below freezing as that precipitation moves through. But nonetheless, expecting some rain shower activity pushing through the area. And again, some frozen precip possible, mixing in areas point north of the midshore. And as we move into the day on Saturday, we'll see that low pressure pulling out of here and things drying out, with temperatures staying fairly moderate for Saturday. Looking still fairly seasonable as we move through the day and dry for Saturday. But once again, we'll see another disturbance moving through as we get late Sunday into the start of next week. This system looks to be more of a potent front moving into the areas. It will have an upper level trough diving into the region, backing it, bringing in some cooler temperatures. But ahead of it, we'll see a chance of some PM showers on Sunday, with the better chance of more widespread showers overnight into early part of Monday, as the actual front itself will push through the area and can see some breezier conditions. So with that tighter pressure gradient, expect some breezy conditions ahead as well as behind the front, as we'll see these thickness values lowering, indicating some much cooler air moving in as we move into the early and middle portions of next week. So as we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, did have those yellow conditions for a wind advisory as we move through the day today. Again, we have issued that wind advisory. We are seeing those peak gusts up above that. Don't expect a prolonged wind advisory. We do expect those winds to weaken during the afternoon. But for now, we are currently in the wind advisory. We'll see high temperatures peaking likely around the late morning this morning in the mid-50s, as they are exceeding expectations this morning, and then we'll see those temperatures cooling to fairly seasonable low around 33 degrees for our Thursday morning. We'll see mainly clear skies, but as mentioned, we'll see some high clouds building in later today, then eventually some mid and lower level clouds building in to start today on Thursday, as we have that disturbance moving just south of the area. But we'll see those winds lightening up and becoming more southerly, so going to keep things mild for Thursday as well. Tides running slightly above normal. The extended forecast here again, another mild day for Thursday with temperatures in the low 50s, but we'll see cloudy conditions and that chance of a light sprinkle or light shower early in the day, looking to be about 30% chance. Going into Friday, we keep the clouds around, and then that next disturbance moves through during the PM time frame. Looks to be a 90% chance we'll see some rain showers pushing through the area during the evening time frame and into the early morning hours of Saturday. We'll see some slightly cooler conditions too, with a high in the low 40s. Back into the seasonable highs around 50 degrees for Saturday and Sunday. Clouds stay around Saturday. That next chance of rain arrives late in the day on Sunday, or during the PM time frame on Sunday. It looks to be about 40% chance initially, with the chance of a few showers moving through, and then increasing to a 60% chance with the front itself moving through the early morning hours on Monday. And with that comes those breezy conditions. We'll see mild temperatures to start the day on Monday early in the day, and then as that front pushes through, we should see those temperatures falling fairly quickly during the afternoon time frame, and then sets up for chilly conditions as we move into Tuesday, as well as some continued breezy conditions with those high temperatures back down into the upper 30s and low 40s as we move into the middle portion of the week. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again on Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend.